Okay. State, are you prepared to call your next witness?
Yes, the state would call Detective Rachel Smith.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
If you could please be seated, state and spell your name for the record.
Rachel, R-A-C-H-E-L, Smith, S-M-I-T-H.
Are you a detective with the City of Milwaukee Police Department?
I am, yes.
What unit are you assigned to?
I'm assigned to the homicide division.
Through your employment as a detective assigned to the homicide division, did you assist in the investigation into the disappearance of Sade Robinson?
I did, yes.
Was one role of your investigation to look for surveillance video in the neighborhood surrounding Maxwell Anderson's home?
Yes, that was one of my assignments, yes.
Were you aware that his home was 3161 South 39th Street?
Yes,
That neighborhood in general is predominantly just residences, correct?
that is correct, yes.
And the street to the north of the residence would be,
To the north is going to be Oklahoma.
and to the south?
It's going to be Euclid Avenue.
Is that location on the map here?
It is, yes.
All right. I've got my cursor. Here's 40th Street. You see where my cursor is?
Yes,
All right. And if I zoom in a little, we're talking about this block here, correct?
that is correct, yes.
This T is the alley that is in that 3100 block of South 39th Street?
That is correct, yes.
Did you also review bus video from a Milwaukee County Transit bus that travels on South 35th Street?
I did, yes.
What was the relevance of that video to you?
I was made aware that the defendant had traveled on that bus from 35th and Lisbon, south, all the way up to the area of 35th Street and Lakefield.
Can you, using the microphone that is next to you, which I believe you're going to have to turn on, can you get up and tell us from your review of that Milwaukee County Transit video where the defendant exited the bus?
Sure, so the bus traveled southbound on 35th Street here. He exited the bus right about here, just south of Lakefield, which is this street here. And then he traveled west on Lakefield, and then it would be south on 38th Street, and then continued west on Euclid until arriving in this area of his residence.
All right, so Lakefield here is this angled street on the right side of the screen, but this going across 35th Street would be the most logical route to take from where he got off the bus to get to his residence.
That is correct, that is what we believe.
So what area, did you search the area of the alley behind the defendant's home for video that might show him arriving back?
Yes, we did.
And could you point out on this map approximately where you found video?
Sure, so the residence is going to be 3174, it's right here, and it is a camera in the rear alley facing towards the address of 3161 South 39th.
Does it angle towards either of the north or south streets?
Yes, it angles, the camera is on 3174, and it points in a southeast direction towards, it's going to capture like the alley, and it captures Euclid, and then it just captures South 39th Street in the background.
The corner?
Correct.
Okay. The T part not depicted, right?
Correct.
Did you also become aware when you were reviewing the footage from that camera of an approximate time that Sade Robinson's car arrived in that location?
Yes,
This would have been obviously hours before the bus.
that is correct, yes.
All right. Where was that? What did you see?
So on that camera, from the front, we observe 39th Street is here. We observe the vehicle arrive at approximately 9:20 in the evening, traveling northbound on 39th Street.
And then how about that alley video? Do you see the car on that video at any point in time?
Yes, we see that car leaving the residence at approximately 12:47 p.m. on the 2nd.
PM?
I'm sorry, a.m. on the 2nd.
All right.
I apologize.
I've got exhibit 206 in my computer here.
Is it a disc?
It is a disc.
Thank you.
Marked as exhibit 206.
Thank you.
I'm going to bring up the first clip, these are titled, for purposes of court presentation. I'm going to call this, well, let's actually go off the timestamp. So what are we looking at here, Detective? Can you just explain everything for us?
Sure. So this is kind of how I described. So the camera is on the residence here, and it is pointing in a southeast direction. This is going to be the alley here. This is Euclid Avenue here, and then this is South 39th Street in the background. So what we are observing is just the vehicle is going to be traveling in the alley here.
And tell us about the date and the time, because I don't think it's readily visible on the screen here.
Yes, so this is a cloud-based camera system, and it does not depict a date and time on there. However, if you look at the file name, the date and the timestamp is the starting time of the video is depicted in that.
What time does this video start?
So it starts at 12:47 and 21 seconds.
AM?
AM, yes.
On what date?
On the 2nd, and it's the clip is approximately 31 seconds long.
And that's that's consistent with how all the files that you originally obtained were titled?
That is correct, yes.
All right, I'm gonna move Exhibit 206 into evidence.
Bless you. Any objection?
No.
206 is received.
I'm gonna play this 31-second clip, and you said it starts at 12:47 and 21 seconds?
That is correct, yes.
What do we see?
We're seeing a vehicle traveling from the north, south, in the alley, and then at the end of the alley, the vehicle is going to turn and travel west onto Euclid.
All right, and I'm gonna back it up to the beginning. Are there any distinctive features on the vehicle which lead you to believe this is Sade's vehicle?
Yes, we were made, or I was shown pictures of the vehicle, and the most distinct thing in this photo is you do observe the distinct taillights.
C-shaped?
Correct.
I'm gonna zoom in slightly. Can you point out what you're talking about?
Yes. So right here, you can see it, and I believe when the vehicle gets closer to the end of the alley, you can see it a little bit better.
All right, I'm gonna go frame by frame.
And like right there, before the brake lights illuminate.
All right. And then the vehicle turns which way on Euclid?
It turns westbound on Euclid, and you can't see it actually, but you can see the lights through the fence line there.
The next thoroughfare, I'm pulling it back up 443 here. If you exited that alley to the south here, and you made that westbound turn on Euclid, what would be the next main thoroughfare that you would reach?
South 43rd Street.
All right, and South 43rd Street, if you go far enough north, that becomes Miller Parkway.
It does, yes.
Did you watch this same camera or obtain footage of the subject from the bus arriving back?
I did, yes.
Going to pull up another clip on Exhibit 206. And can you tell us what date and time we're looking at for this clip?
Sure. On this one, it's going to be April 2nd, 2024, and this clip starts at 8:42 and 8 seconds a.m.
On what date? Sorry.
On April 2nd.
Okay. I have it paused at 25 seconds. Are you able to see the clothing that the subject is wearing?
Yes.
All right, what kind of clothing?
The clothing is consistent with the subject that we saw exit the bus. It's a dark-colored hooded sweatshirt or jacket, dark pants, dark shoes with a white sole, and then a tan backpack.
Hood up?
Correct.
I'm gonna disengage the Zoom and play it again from the beginning. While that's playing, are you aware of what time that subject gets off the county transit bus? Let me restart the clip.
I was gonna say, I think it froze there.
Are you aware of what time that subject exits the county transit bus?
Yes, at approximately 8:35 a.m.
Are you aware of how long it would take to exit the bus and walk to the point where that person is picked up on camera?
I believe we did a Google Maps type thing where it's approximately 0.3 miles and walking distance estimated approximately 7 minutes.
So the clip of that person walking in the alley, that was about 8 hours after the car had left the alley and turned onto Euclid.
That is correct, yes.
I'm going to now bring up Exhibit 205. Did you go to the address of 3166 South 39th Street to obtain video, any video of relevance?
I did, yes.
What is 3166 South 39th Street?
So it's a private residence that is across the street from the Target address. I observed that it had cameras on the exterior of the residence that could potentially have video.
And that would be, can you orient us again, just off of this map?
Yep, so this is South 39th Street here. So it's going to be approximately right here, and it is on the east side of the street with the camera. There were several cameras on the residence that pointed in a west direction.
Did you meet with that resident owner?
I did, yes.
What was her name?
Lydia Flores?
Did she allow you access to her video system?
She did, yes.
Was she well-versed in how the system worked?
She was not.
Okay, so instead of accessing it for you, she just let you look at it yourself?
That is correct. She indicated that she wasn't very familiar.
Objection, hearsay.
It's
Any
not hearsay.
response?
It's not hearsay to ask if she was allowed to look at the video system herself.
True, but she was just about to say what Ms. Flores said.
I don't,
If
okay,
you're going to
fine.
answer it without saying what Ms. Flores said, answer it.
Can you just repeat the question?
Were you allowed to look at the video system yourself and recover video yourself?
I was, yes.
Did you check and see if the video system was in working order?
It was in working order, but I did observe that the timestamp was approximately 1 hour slow.
From real time?
That is correct.
And did you observe this to be a continuous recording stream?
So at the time of the downloading of it, the video system was set up as continuous recording. However, once we did download the files and get it back to to our police building, when I was reviewing the files, it is not a continuous recording. There are gaps within the video. Not really. It's set up to be continuous, but there were definitely gaps in the video.
What time frame did you obtain video from?
We obtained video from 9 p.m. on April 1st until 11 a.m. on April 2nd.
Why that time frame?
That was the time frame that we had been made aware of other events in the investigation. I believe it was phone records and other things like that, that we knew that was kind of the relevant time frame that we were looking at.
Were there multiple video cameras depicting areas that were really not of interest to your investigation?
There were, yes.
And describe that, please.
So there were several cameras, and I observed that only 2 of the cameras on the system would capture anything relevant. Several of the cameras were depicting the backyard, the driveway, in a direction that didn't face towards the target residence.
So what we're going to be talking about today, do you remember what cameras those are?
The ones that were working?
Yes.
Yes, Channel 4 and Channel 5.
Channel 4, I'm going to pull up a video clip here on Exhibit 205. It's a flash drive. And what are we looking at here? It says Channel 4 up in the corner.
Yep, so this is Channel 4, and this camera was placed in the south, that would be the southwest corner of the residence, and it was facing in a northwest direction.
And is the defendant's residence on this camera or not?
It is not.
Okay, where would it be approximately?
It would be approximately right where the Channel 4 is, kind of right here.
What are we going to see on this camera?
On this camera, we are going to see the victim's vehicle arrive.
What does it do? Stop in front or do what?
As it's traveling past, the brake lights do illuminate as it's slowing down, but then it does continue past the residence north.
And date and time.
So as I indicated, so this is April 1st, 4/1 of 2024. The timestamp on here says 8:20 and 11 seconds p.m., and that is 1 hour slow, so this is actually 9:20 and 11 seconds.
All the cameras were an hour slow, correct?
That is correct.
All right, so I'm going to start by playing this clip, but when we go to future clips and we're going through these, I'm going to ask you just to say what the real time would be, not based on what's written on the video. Does that sound good?
That's fair, yes.
All right, 9:20 p.m. camera 4. I'm going to play this clip. What do you see?
So you observe the victim's vehicle, and as I indicated, the taillights or the brake lights do illuminate. They come off, and then the vehicle continues traveling north on 39th Street.
And it travels in the direction of what?
Where that T alley that we pointed out on the map is.
I paused it at what would be real time, 9:20 and 57 seconds. I'm going to move on, detective, to camera 5. So based on that, you had seen the victim's vehicle arrive around 9:20, correct?
That is correct.
And then if we look back at Exhibit 206, which I'm not going to pull up here, but what time did the car leave?
The car leaves at 12:47 a.m.
And what time in the other camera, Exhibit 206, did the subject from the bus come walking into the back alley?
At 8:42 a.m.
All right. What are we looking at here?
So this is, so the camera is mounted in the eastern corner, the northeastern corner of the residence, and it is pointing in a western direction. And we are, this right here is going to be the defendant's residence.
You have watched many hours of video footage from this camera, correct?
I have, yes.
How many hours would you estimate you've spent combing through the video footage recovered from this residence?
Upwards of 100.
Okay. We're going to look at a lot of clips that are going to require us to look at minute details. Is that fair to say?
It is, yes.
Can you describe for the jury what we're going to be focusing on as we go through these clips and why it might be important for us to start with a daytime video?
Sure. So this is, in the nighttime video, it's raining and it's dark and there's a lot of shadows and it is from a distance, so it is difficult to see. But in this daytime video, you can see that this is the defendant's residence, and you have, which is an upper-lower duplex. The defendant occupies, we knew that the defendant occupied the upper of this residence. This is the front bay window or picture window, if you will, where we do see movement in there. And then over here to the left of the screen, which is going to be the south side of the residence, you're seeing a fenced area, and then you see this overhang here. The entry door that is the only door that leads to the defendant's unit is here. There is a second back gate there that leads to that alley that we saw before.
Are we going to be spending some time looking at that back gate?
We are, yes.
Okay. I am going to play The clip I have queued up, what is the date and time in real time?
Sure, it's going to be April 2nd, 2024 at 8:42 and 56 seconds a.m.
And where would this pick up in relation to the clip we watched from the alley of the person from the bus walking up the alley?
So where they're walking up, that person is continuing north and in the direction of where this camera is.
What are we going to see?
We're going to see that same person that we see in the alley, and they're going to come through this gate here. You're going to see the gate open. You're going to see the subject consistent with that same person that we saw in the alley.
Playing this clip from 8:42:56 a.m. real time. Is that the gate opening?
It is.
What do you see?
And you see the person enter wearing the black or dark hooded sweatshirt with the hood up, and then you can see the person is wearing that tan backpack.
All right, I'm going to back it up to the beginning, playing it again. Is he in the backyard still?
Yes.
I'm going to go to the next clip. Where does this one pick up?
So it picks up where the last one left off, and that person still is in the backyard, and then I believe they enter the residence here.
Judge, at this point, I'd like to ask if the court can ask the jury if they're all able to see this clearly, and if we need to dim the lights, because we're going to be going to the nighttime view of this as well.
Mind dimming the lights? We can definitely dim the lights. Is everybody in a position to see? Or does anybody on the end want to come up into the front seat, in the very front row, or are you all good? They all sound good. Okay.
All right. So this clip picks up at what time, real time?
8:43 and 38 seconds in the AM.
And do you see that subject anywhere?
Yes, so you see that you first saw the door swing open, and then the subject entered the door.
And this one picks up at the end of the last clip, correct?
Yes.
So based on these videos, Detective, when can you conclude the person who got off the bus arrived back at Mr. Anderson's residence?
At 8:42 AM.
You've seen the bus video, right?
I have, yes.
Do you know who's on the bus?
Yes.
Who?
Maxwell Anderson.
Okay. I'm going to show you Exhibit 487 as that clip plays out. Is that just a still frame from that video?
It is, yes.
And if you could, just write on it the correct time at the top. I moved 487 in.
Any objection?
No.
It's received.
Thank you, I can take the pen. So the arrival back to the residence, 8:43:05 a.m. would be this timestamp.
That is correct.
And right in here, hard to see, that's the subject with the backpack.
That is correct.
I'm going to play this clip again. During the daytime portions of this video, are you able to actually see the door opening and closing?
In this, yes.
Okay. When we go to the nighttime, and I'm talking about this side door here.
That is correct, yes.
Okay. You see it there?
Yes.
When we look at this in the nighttime, are you going to be able to see that door opening and closing?
No.
Are there times where there's a light?
Yes.
Okay. But if there's no light, you're not able to see it opening and closing?
That is correct.
How about this back gate?
Yes, you'll be able to see that opening and closing.
I'm going to, so I've got if you see in the lower right here, there were 527 clips from Channel 5 that you reviewed, correct?
Correct.
And that was what time frame again?
That was from 9 p.m. on April 1st, 2024, until 11 a.m. on April 2nd, 2024.
All right, we're gonna go back to the night before. April 1st, what time?
At 9:20:08,
And what do you know from the other camera happens here?
the victim's vehicle drives past the front.
Right there?
Yes.
Minutes later, what do you see near the gate?
You'll see a motion light illuminate in the back alley there, and then you will see the gate open.
All right, so now we're in the nighttime, so it's much harder to see. So why don't you point out for us where we want to be looking here?
So this is going to be that gate area, and then this is the front window area.
And there's a window up here where I'm circling that you can't see right now because it's off.
Correct, right now.
Does that eventually turn on?
Yes, it does.
And what time are we at here?
We're at 9:23 and 29 seconds.
Playing that clip. Tell me if you see any movement.
That's where we see the motion light activate.
This light right here?
Correct.
And
And then
what-
the gate just opened, and then you see human figures moving into the gate.
Okay, I'll back it up a few seconds. Tell me when the motion light goes on.
Right there, you see the light illuminate there. And then you see the gate swing open, and you see human movement into the gate.
What kind of movement?
Human, or you see silhouettes, I guess.
Okay. And as I move this clip ahead, the gate has closed.
Yes,
Are you able to see whether those people go to the door, or can you just not see it?
you can't really see.
That clip is finished. Next clip, we're picking up at what time, Detective?
It's going to be 9:25 and 15 seconds p.m.
Shortly after the last clip.
Correct.
And where do we want to look now?
In this clip, you're going to see that the lights come on in the upper.
Tell us when.
Right there, you see a background light come on first, and then you see the main light come on in the front window.
Did you see movement across there?
Yes,
Backing it up 10 seconds, light on.
and then you'll see a human silhouette move through that background light.
Okay. Would that have been consistent or inconsistent with them arriving at his residence around this time?
It would be consistent with that.
Now, you watched these clips throughout the entire night, correct?
That is correct.
Focusing on not only the area over here where I'm circling near his backyard, but also the upper area near that front window.
That is correct, yes.
Next clip. Gonna play this one sped up. What time is it?
It's 9:27 PM.
And a car drives by at what time?
At 9:28 and 40 seconds.
Next clip. What are you looking at as you're watching these clips?
I had to go through them twice and watch, the door one time and the upper window the next time through, because it's hard to watch both locations at the same time. In this particular clip, there is just human or silhouettes moving in the upper unit.
That you can see?
Correct.
Can you see it now?
Yes,
All right, where is it?
right here.
Okay.
And then it just moved out, and then you do see it in that background light as well.
Does that movement consistently occur on that upper unit for a period of time?
It does, yes.
About what period of time?
Between the time of the arrival and when the vehicle leaves.
Okay. Next clip, we're picking up at basically 9:30.
Correct.
What are you seeing in the upper?
You're seeing human movement in the upper.
Next clip. Picking up where the last one left off, 9:30.
Yes.
Okay. What do you see?
You continue to see the movement, the silhouettes in the upper unit, in that front window.
All right, this clip ending at 9:32:15. Next clip. We're not going to watch all of these, but essentially, while they're in the upper, you were just looking at that upper window, right?
That is correct, yes.
Do you see more movement?
Yes, you continue to see movement. Appears to be human silhouettes interacting.
Can you tell what's going on or no?
No.
What is causing you to think human movement?
Just based on the silhouettes, the outlines, it just appears as, and like, I guess the height of where it is, it appears that that it would be consistent with somebody standing and the outline of a person as opposed to an animal.
Next clip picking up at 9:35:07 p.m. We're looking at the same window?
Yes.
Okay. Next clip, 9:36:33. That car that's been parked out front is what's happening there?
That car has, the car has moved and is traveling south away from the residence.
As I'm playing it in fast forward, you can kind of see the movement a little clearer. Would that be fair?
Yes, that's fair.
Could I just for the record ask what clip we are looking at?
It starts at 9:36:28 p.m. real time.
Sorry, 9:36. Do we have a file name?
Yes, it's up at the top. It's like 30 characters long.
Just give me 1 minute, please. For the one that's. It's gonna be the other way. These are kidding.
This middle number is 203817.
Oh,
All right. I'm going to go on to the next clip. Time is 9:38:30.
Correct.
What do you see?
Again, you're still seeing movement in the upper. The silhouettes aren't directly in the front right now. It appears that they're kind of in that background light right now.
They moved sort of to the left.
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
And now they've moved back into that main front window area.
Next clip. 9:40:40.
Yes.
What are we seeing?
And then this one, again, they're kind of in that background to the left of the main window area. You see the movement.
Next clip picks up at 9:41:20.
Correct, yes.
What do we see?
You still see human movement up there.
Anything happening in the side yard during all of this time?
Not at this time, no.
Does that change?
Yes.
Next clip picks up, I'm sorry, I didn't announce it. Let me back up here. 9:42:20 p.m. Still human movement in that upper window?
Appears to be yes.
All right, one more clip from this time frame. Picking up at 9:43:55 p.m.
Yes.
What are you seeing?
It appears that there's still human movement in the upper window.
Which side, the right side or the left side?
The left side. And then right there, this is the first time that we pick up movement in the side yard again.
Okay. What time was that?
Might have to go back, I'm sorry. That's approximately 9:45:08.
And as that's happening, are you seeing any movement in that upper?
It appears that there's still some shadowy movement in the background there in the left side.
Are
not
you
in the
able to
main window.
discern if that's human movement or not?
I am not.
Gate did not open though, correct?
That is correct.
You would have been able to see if the gate opened?
Yes.
Okay. And again, if you're looking at the back door, oh, clip cut out, but let me go all the way to the end of it there. I have it queued up to 9:45, 57, and we zoom in, the back door area. Are you able to see whether or not this door is opening or closing in the nighttime?
You are not.
Okay. So that movement you saw right where my mouse is, the gate never opens, but you see sort of somebody about the size of the fence or slightly higher than the fence.
Objection, leading.
What, I'll ask her what she can see. What can you see?
Sure. So you can see a subject out there. It's a human silhouette that does appear to be about the same height as the gate.
As the fence?
As the fence, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you
Yep.
said gate, sorry. Okay, thank you, Detective. I'm going to go ahead. Pick up at 9:57:44. What do you see?
In the left side of the upper window, you're seeing human movement up there.
All right. Pausing it at 9:58:14. I want to just call your attention to Exhibit 312, which will come up on the screen in a second here, hopefully. All right. So if we're looking out towards 39th Street, that movement in the window on the video that's to the left side, it would be where here?
It would be here on the right side.
Okay, near that red couch?
That is correct.
And then when we're seeing that movement in the brighter area on the right side of the front window, what area would that be?
That would be more consistent with over here.
Above that ottoman?
Correct.
Going back to Exhibit 205. Next clip picking up at what time?
9:01, I'm sorry, 10:01:17.
What do you see?
You're seeing movement on that left side.
Can you point it out when you see it?
Right in there. You're seeing what appears to be somebody that's a little bit taller moving through that area there.
Speeding it up. Next clip picking up at 10:03:19. Go back to the beginning. All right. What are you seeing? And point it out, please.
Sure. So you're seeing that movement over on the left side there. And then the movement is moving closer over into that area in the middle. And here you're still just continuing to see the movement back and forth between the two areas there.
Next clip picking up at 10, just before 10:10, 10:09:50, right, Detective?
Yes, that is
All right.
correct.
Let me play it from the beginning. It's only 30 seconds long.
And again, in this clip, you're still seeing that human movement that's a little bit
right at the end of the clip?
Correct.
I'll play that last part again.
Right there.
All right, I'm going to go all the way ahead. What time are we at now?
We're at 11:25 and 11 seconds PM.
And up until this time, Detective, what we've watched and what you observed on all of those clips, including the ones we've skipped, can you summarize it? Where's the movement you're seeing?
And those ones, you're seeing the movement in the upper unit in that front window.
And then there's one point that appears to be movement in the side yard, correct?
That is correct, yes.
But that gate doesn't, it never opens?
Correct.
All right, where does this clip pick up?
So this is at 11:25 and 11 seconds PM.
11:25 and 11 seconds. All right, playing from the beginning. What do we see?
And you see the gate open there, and what appears to be a human silhouette go out of the gate, and then in the background, that motion light does come on again.
Motion light comes on?
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. The silhouette that you're seeing going out the gate there, or at the gate there, I should say, do they appear to be the same height as the fence
Yes,
or shorter?
the same height as the fence.
Okay. Do you see any other lights go on? Or any lights, I should say?
No.
Just this one, I paused it. This one right here,
Correct.
and it's paused at 11:25:21. Does that appear to be the same motion light that went on when the subjects arrived in the back at just after 9:20 PM?
Yes.
All right, playing again.
And then there you do see another light go on, kind of in the background a little bit more.
Near where the garage would be?
Correct.
What do you see now?
Now you see the gate opening.
Now what's happening at the motion light?
Kind of appears as if it's being, like there's movement in front of it that's distorting the view between the video and where the light is coming from. And
Now what
the-
happened?
Now the light is out.
Okay. So that time that the light goes out would be what approximately?
11:26 and 17 seconds PM.
Does it come back?
It does not.
So at around 11:26 PM, the motion light behind the house is turned off or deactivated.
It appears that way, yes.
Play that clip out. Ending at 11:26 and 27 seconds PM. I'm gonna go ahead up to 11:42 and 10 seconds PM. In that intervening time, is there really much going on at all?
No.
What are we gonna see here?
This is the one time that you do see the back door open, and you're going to see the light on in the back door there.
Does it appear someone goes in?
It does, yes.
And that happens at 11:42?
That is correct, yes. 11:42 and 39 seconds.
So 11:25, it looks like that someone goes out that back gate, right?
Correct, yes.
And then at 11:42, in the back door with the light on, right?
That is correct.
Okay. The motion light never goes back on in between that time, right?
No.
Next clip is going to go to what time?
It's going to be 11:56 and 44 seconds PM.
And let us know what we're looking at here.
Right there, you see the gate starting to open.
And then the clip ends.
Correct.
I'm gonna pick up the next clip, 11:57:19.
Correct.
Okay. What are we seeing here?
So you're seeing that, seeing the gate.
I'm gonna go back to the beginning.
The
All right.
gate is opening further there. And then the motion light is on there.
Motion light's back on.
Correct. And then you do see a human, or appears to be a human silhouette moving through there. And now it appears that the light is being messed with again. Then you do see the human movement back there again.
Does that human appear to be, again, the same size as the fence?
Yes.
Next clip, 11:58:55. I'm gonna go back to the beginning here. What are we seeing?
So you're seeing human movement in that back gate area.
Now what?
Again, it appears as if somebody's over by closer to that motion light and messing with it. And you're seeing movement again by the gate area.
And the next clip that we pick up with here starts at what time?
It starts at 12:01 and 54 seconds PM.
And where this one picks up, now the motion light is completely off, right?
Yeah, and I apologize, it's now going to be 12:01 AM.
Sorry. Okay.
Yep.
Does the back gate appear to be ajar?
It does.
Next clip I have up here, this is what time?
It's going to be 12:03 AM on the 2nd. And in this clip, the light is out in the front window.
The front window light has gone out.
That is correct.
Okay. The back gate over here still appears to be ajar.
That is correct.
All right. What are we gonna be seeing?
You're going to see some shadowy movement in the upper unit, but you can't really tell what it is because the light is out.
Where are you pointing? Where are you referring to?
Right in there. And there's
Okay.
appears to be like a gap, and there might be some light in the background coming through that's picking up that movement, but the main light is off.
Now the gate is closed?
Correct.
All right. That gate, to your knowledge from watching these videos, does it swing kind of
Yes, it does.
in the wind?
Correct, yes.
All right. And you know that from watching what clips?
From watching the daytime clips where you can see that there's nobody there in the yard, but the gate is moving.
The very next clip, we pick up that light is back on, correct?
That is correct.
And again, there are minor gaps between some of these clips.
Correct, yes.
This is at, oh, sorry, 12:04 a.m.
12:04 and 49 seconds AM on the second now, yes.
The next clip we see picking up at what time?
It's 12:05:22 AM. And here you're seeing more distinct human movement again in that front window.
I'm sorry? What time? 12:05. So 12:05 a.m., again, you're seeing noticeable what you would consider be human movement in the front window?
Correct.
Yeah, I saw, I read it.
I'm bringing this clip up. It's 12:06 and 59 seconds a.m. What are we seeing?
So in this one, it appears that the gate is open on this one, and then we are seeing what appears to be some human movement. The lights are kind of changing in this one.
All right, I'm going back. The gate appears to be ajar, right?
That is correct.
Are you seeing a person back there or no?
No,
All right, the human movement is where?
it's in the upper front window.
Next clip picking up at 12:09:14.
Yes.
I'm actually going to play the last one more time, and I want you to describe what kind of movement you're seeing in this 40-second clip.
Sure. So in this one, again, the back gate is ajar, but there is no movement back there. And in the front upper window, you are seeing what appears to be human movement moving around up there. And here you're seeing more lights illuminating. The second light comes on.
Next clip picks up at 12:09:14. Back gate still ajar?
Correct, yes.
And what are we looking at in the front window there?
And you're seeing just movement in that area in the front window there.
I'm gonna go ahead. This is picking up at what time? 12:49?
Correct, 12:49 a.m.
Okay. And why don't you narrate what you see as we play through this clip? And now the gate is closed again.
The gate appears to be closed right now, yes. And there you start to see the gate open. The gate's opening further there, and it does appear that there's human silhouette movement there.
Right in here?
Correct.
At the gate?
Correct.
The person is kind of in the gate doorway, so to speak.
That is correct, and it appears as if looks like they just bent down there.
Duck down?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and play that again. Backing it up to 12:13:15 a.m.
You're seeing the movement there. And then there kind of appears as if they bent down.
Gate is now what?
The gate is still open there.
This clip is coming to an end at what time here?
Sorry, can you move the box just a little bit? It's right on there.
Sure.
It's 12:14 and 40 seconds a.m.
Next clip picking up at what time?
12:14 and 42 seconds a.m.
Right when that last one
Correct.
ended off. Okay. And what are we seeing? Or why don't you narrate it as it goes through?
Sure. Right here, it looks like the gate is still open there.
That clip ends right around what time?
That is at 12:15 and 45 seconds a.m.
Going up to 12:16:10, what are we going to see in this one?
It appears as if the gate is open, and then you can see it kind of swinging because you don't see human movement, but the gate is moving.
Point it out when you see it, please.
Sure. Right there is where you see the gate moving.
Don't see a human silhouette near it
That is
at
correct.
that time? Okay.
That is correct.
And this is at 12:18?
Correct.
All right. Is there going to come a time, detective, where all movement ceases at the human movement in the upper and in the side yard?
Yes.
About what time?
Approximately 12:45 a.m., I believe.
I'm at 12:32:28 a.m. right now. What's happening?
So here you're seeing the gate moving, and you are seeing human movement out there as well.
All right, I'm going to zoom it in and start this one over.
There you see the gate open. There you see the gate opening further there, and you see a silhouette there.
Gate appears to be open or closed now.
Right now, it appears closed.
Now what's going on? We're at 12:33 and 42 seconds. What's going on in the upper window
Seeing-
there?
I'm sorry. You're seeing human movement up in the upper again.
Never saw the door, back door open and close though, right?
Correct.
Because it's dark?
Correct.
So the human movement would have been by that brown ottoman that we had in that picture, 312?
That is correct.
Okay. Picking up the next clip at 12:42 and 32 seconds a.m.
And there you're seeing that human movement again in the left of where the ottoman is.
All right, and this clip is coming to a close at what time?
At 12:43 and 42 seconds.
All right. Next clip picks up at what time, detective?
12:43 and 53 seconds.
What are we going to see here? Or I guess, why don't you narrate it when you see it, please?
Sure. So there you're seeing the gate open again.
Well, I was moving the
Yeah, that's okay.
camera. I'll back it up. Sorry about that.
That's okay. There, the gate is opening again, and you are seeing the human silhouette movement through there.
Comparable height to the fence or no?
Correct.
Gate is, where's the gate at?
The gate is closed right now. Now it's reopening again. The movement is coming through there again. The human movement, I apologize. And the gate is still open right now, and we're not seeing any movement right now.
All right, let me back it up slightly to when the gate opens. So the gate's opening now?
Correct.
Now what are you seeing?
You're seeing the human movement through there?
In the gate doorway area?
Correct. Now it appears there's a little bit of shadowy movement behind the gate as well.
Did you see anything just then?
Yes, it appeared as if there was like a flash of light in the
Um,
back alley back there.
How many blinks of light?
Appeared to be two.
2 blinks,
Correct.
like someone hitting a key fob?
Correct.
I'm gonna back it up. Tell me when you see him.
Right there. 1, 2.
And what time did that happen? I can back it up slightly.
So that's at 12:45 in approximately 20 seconds.
All right. Is there any more human movement that you see on these cameras after 12:45, that clip we just watched?
No,
In the upper unit or in the side yard?
not that I observed, no.
Until when?
Until when the defendant returns home.
Okay, and that was at 8, what?
8:42 a.m.
Okay. You've watched the entire night's clips?
Correct, yes.
And I have it advanced here to 12:52 a.m. We saw the lights at 12:45, and what time, again, remind us when we saw her car going out of the alley onto Euclid?
At 12:47.
All right, and then, but you do see the gate move at various times, right?
That is correct, yes.
Playing at 12:52 and 14. What do you see?
You see the gate swinging there, but you aren't seeing any human movement associated with it.
And you know from watching these that the gate can move with the wind?
Correct, yes.
Do you see throughout the night anybody coming through the front area, through that front gate, as if to go through the front gate to get to the side door?
No,
And no one appears to enter through the back gate?
correct.
All right, and at some point, the lower neighbor is outside smoking?
That is correct, yes.
This would be at 5:41 a.m., right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, I'm playing that clip here. You see him outside on the front porch.
Correct.
Did he go in and out the front door?
Yes.
And then if we go all the way up, 8:42 a.m., this would be the clip we started with, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Coming through the back gate there.
Correct. The
Okay.
subject is coming through the back gate.
After the last movement at the 12:45 a.m. hour, that upper front light over here stays somewhat on, right?
That is correct, yes.
And you watched the entire night's worth of video footage that you could watch, and you never see any human movement?
Objection leading.
I'll rephrase it. Did you watch the entire night's worth of video?
I did, yes.
How long did that take you?
Several hours. I watched it several times.
And do you ever see human movement in that upper front?
I do not.
All right, you can have a seat.
Thank you.
You got one other video related to this, correct?
I did, yes.
So after the,
You know, it's 4:41.
Sure.
It's probably like the perfect time, do you think?
Yes.